Hey guys, it's Cassie, and I'm back today with part 2, which is the positives of a visual impairment. If you want to watch part 1, the struggles of a visual impairment, I will link it below and also put it in a card right up here. Just like with the struggles of a visual impairment, I have 7 reasons that is going to be a positive to have a visual impairment. So let's get started. First of all, if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. I'm going to be posting videos about my visual impairment and just how I deal with all of life's different situations. So if that's something that you would be interested in, please make sure to subscribe. The first reason it is positive to have a visual impairment is that you get to meet other VIPs, visually impaired people, and whether that's in your local community or here on YouTube, all of you are going through very similar things which can help support you and help you learn and grow, and it's very important to have people like that in your life. I've only been on YouTube for a couple of weeks now, and I already feel like family with all of the visually impaired people that I've gotten to know. The second reason is connections, and I'll tell you what I mean by that. When other people that are around you, whether it be family, friends, or just, someone you may know as an acquaintance, is going through something, maybe they're going through a life struggle or just having a hard day or something like that, I think us as visually impaired people tend to connect easier, and we're able to make that connection easier and more deeply than someone who isn't visually impaired. And the reason is because we've already been through a lot of different struggles in life and jumped over hurdles and all of that, and so I think that's why it's easier for us to make a more meaningful connection. Number 3, this has been a positive experience for myself and I loved it, and that is homeschooled. I was homeschooled from 7th to 12th grade and I loved it. I was able to learn at my own pace. So if I was able to move faster in a subject like English, then I could, but if I was learning slower in something like math, then I could learn at a slower pace. And I was also in public school from kindergarten to 6th grade, and so I did see a lot of, just peer pressure and bullying and stuff like that, and I think my mom saw it too, so that's one of the main reasons that we decided to homeschool, or she decided to homeschool me. I did have someone come from the State Institute of the Deaf and Blind that visited my school weekly and also came to my home a couple of times, and I specifically remember one time she came to my home and we put shaving cream all over the coffee table and I drew and wrote in the shaving cream, and that was just an amazing and a fun experience for me. And I remember thinking that I wanted to be able to help someone like that one day, and that is what I'm trying to currently work on right now. So I would definitely urge you to look into all the different assisting programs that are out there for schools if you're visually impaired. You can even go to a visually impaired school for the deaf and blind. And so yeah, just make sure to look into all that, because there's all different kinds of things that are available now and resources, so do it. Number 4 is different activities. So growing up, I wasn't able to get into softball or soccer or not football, but baseball or anything like that because of my visual impairment. And so because of that, and because I was being homeschooled, we had to look at different social activities, and that led me into theater, which I love. I'm a theater geek now. I love anything from dramas to comedies to musicals to all different kinds. And so I'm not able to be involved in theater as much as I was. From the age of 15 until 22, I was involved in like 3 or 4 plays every year. So but I'm not able to do that so much anymore because it's just very time consuming, and it involves a high level of commitment that I'm not able to give right now. So I do hope to do that again later, but I still really enjoy going and seeing productions. So yeah, just look into all the different activities that your community offers, because there's definitely something that you can get involved with and that you can have fun at. Number 5 is looking at things differently, and whether you're looking at things differently, no pun intended, but using air quotations here, or seeing things differently. I mean, we have to play video games differently. We have to play board games or card games differently. We have to cook differently. There's just so many things we have to do differently than everybody else. And, you know, sometimes it's easier for us, you know, we make things easier for us, but a lot of times sighted people will see something we're doing and they'll be like, you know, oh, I didn't think about even doing it that way. You know, that's a lot easier than the way that I'm doing it. So I think we're able to help sighted people in that way as well. Number 6 is assisted services. There are so many services that are offered to help blind and visually impaired people now. CCTVs, Braille, iPhone and Android apps, vocational rehabilitation, which helps pay for college and job and helps you find a job, priority seating on transportation. There's so many things that are available to us now that weren't available 20 years ago. And so I definitely will urge you to look into these also. I mean, there's just so many services, whether it's the National Federation for the Blind or your state or local agency. There's definitely support groups that you can go to, and you need a support group. You need family or friends or just someone that can be that's on the same level that you are, maybe going through the same things that you are, because that's really going to help you have a happy life. And which is number 7, you can still live a happy life. I promise you can still live a happy life. If you're going through sight loss, I know that you have to have your grieving process and you're going to be mad at the world, you're going to be mad at everybody, but yeah, if you can just get past that and get a support group, find people like yourself and accept the fact that this is going to be what the new normal is, then yes, you can definitely help live a happy life. You can have goals, you can achieve goals and everything. I mean, there's no limits. Like, don't limit yourself just because of something that's a part of you now. So I want to hear from you. If you have any tips or suggestions on what can be a positive thing with having a visual impairment, please put it in the comments down below. I would love to hear them. And yeah, that's all I have. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.